Hi everyone, this is Lab 2.6.1.2 Securing the Router for Administrative Access, and this is Part 2. We stopped at this point where we researched terminal emulation client software. So we need to install an SSH client on one of the computers. So let's get back to the lab. Go here and close. I think there is putty here. Yep, so it is already there. And then we need to put this IP address 192.168.1.1. Let's open, and connection refused. Okay, so we didn't do this step. Okay, so okay, let's do it. For this one, let's jump to R1. Okay, conf t line VTY04 privilege level 15 login local transport input SSH exit crypto key generate RSA general keys modulus 1024 and IP SSH version 2. Do show IP interface briefly. Yep, so let's jump here again. We open the client again. It's here. I saw it here. Yep, close. Yes. SSH 192.168.1.1, and it's working. Okay, we can log into it. Next step, and we did that. Let's try to log in using this. So 192.168.1.1, it's admin Cisco 12345, and we are in. All right, next step. Configure the R1 router as a secure copy SCCP server. Okay. All right, let's jump in to R1. New model. triple E authentication login default local triple E authentication exec default local. Sorry, I believe I did something wrong. So it's authorization, not authentication. Yep. Authorization exec default local, and then IP SCCP server enable, and we write it again. Yep, we done all this. So on R3, we're gonna use this command to pull the configuration file from R1. So we'll copy SCCP to flash on R3. So let's jump to R3. So 345. Ah, that's console passwords. Go con class enables go 345. So copy. Yep. Here. Copy SCCP flash. 10.1.1.1 admin r1-config enter because we did not do this on R1, so we'll copy this command on R1. Yep. Yes. Okay. R3. I believe I know why. So let's do it again. Yep. Admin. It's r1-config. And let's request more time, please. With a capital C. Yes. Yes. Okay, not a problem. We'll continue. We'll see why it's doing this later. So we'll enable the view on R1. Okay. We'll create a view for admin1. Yeah. Conf T. Yep. What's the password? Okay. And we'll put these commands, we're allowing all commands for show and all commands for config terminal. Right. And then all commands for exit mode, all debugging command, and there we are. Okay. And now it's asking us to jump in. We don't need to do all of this. Now we create for admin 2 on R1 also. So conf t. Alright. That's the secret or the password for admin 2. Okay. Allowing only all show commands, nothing else. And end. So this one is done also. This is to test it. We don't need to do all of this now. Now we're gonna create another view for tech. So conf t again. Alright. So that's the password. Right. We're allowing all of this or giving permission to tick on all these commands. Right. Okay. And that's it. Write everything. Don't need to jump on all of this to do it. Okay, next step. Let's run this show command. Okay. Dire also. And now secure the iOS image and archive a copy of the running configuration. So we'll secure boot image. Okay, that's on the configuration mode, conf t. Looks like this version of the router doesn't support this command. That's strange. We'll have to look into why this command does not exist over there. And then so this command will hide the file from dir and show commands when you run them. So it will hide these files and also secure boot config. I believe it wouldn't work also. Yep. So the secure command it's not here. Most probably this version of R1 does not support it. So we'll jump all of this. Is there anything else? And then to disable this one, we just put no at the beginning. So if we go here, we say no. Oh, we can't do it like this. We have to copy it. And still secure command is not here. Yeah, it looks like it's not supported on this lab. Now next step is configure an ACL on R1 that will restrict access to SNMP on the network itself. So we'll create an access list. Let's go on conft again. Alright. And permit the network. Okay. Yep. And exit. Configure SNMP view called SNMP-row to include the ISO MIB family. So we'll just copy this one here. Copy, paste. Oh, it's not responsive, so we'll have to wait until it comes back again. Now it's back. Alright, so we'll paste. Okay. Configure SNMP group. So group, that's the name of the group, version 3 private read. And access it. So let's paste this one. Yep. Configure the SNMP's user. So we'll call it SNMP-admin. And specify the encryption. Okay. And write show SNMP group. Let's see what's there. So we have here G1 and RO, which is read view group name. Let's show the user. So if we paste show SNMP user, the admin one that we just created. Now, next one, configure synchronized time source using NTP. So R2 will be the master NTP clock source for R1 and R3. So R1 and R3 will sync the clock from R2. Now we jump to R2 and show the clock. That's the console. Cisco pass enable. Now show clock. That's incorrect time, of course. We'll set it on December 17, 2014. Okay. Now we go to configuration mode, conft, and we enable the NTP authentication with the password. Key. All right. And enable authentication, NTP authentication. All right. and configures R2 to be the master for the NTP. All right. Now we jump on, we'll do this on R1 and R3 now. We jump on R1. Conf t will say key 1 and the password. So conf t. Now we are specifying where is the NTP or the password for the NTP right now. Trusted key. Okay. NTP authenticate to enable the authentication, right? And then we'll tell it this R2 is the NTP server. And now we'll say NTP update calendar. NTP looks like also this command is not supported here. So let's show the association. Oh, sorry. Let's exit and we show it again. So let's say the address is R2 address and there is no delay or anything. Okay. Now if we show the clock here, still the same, but we need to update. So that means the update command is not there. Okay, can't find the update command. So if we say update dash server, there is no update. Or update calendar. The problem is there is no update parameter for the NTP command. Also, it might not be supported on the lab itself. Now task 4 is to install a syslog server. On R1 we run this command. Alright, and we'll say the host will be the PC. Okay. logging trap. So these are the security levels for the information that is sent to the syslog. Emergency alerts critical. So this means at level 2 it will send all the critical conditions to the syslog server. So we'll just say for warning, which is level 4 warnings. Yep. And then let's try do show logging. Top let's do. And that's the logs. Okay. Now part 5 is securing the control plane. So keychain net acad. So let's do this now. All right. Key 1. And the string is called CCNA key. String. The algorithm is HMAC SHA256. So let's jump to the serial interface. So let's look for the interface itself, because it's different on this type of router. So we need the serial 000 that ends with 0. So this would be this one. Interface 0/1/0. And IP OSPF authentication. And we put the key that we just created. And then on R3 we'll do the same. Conf T do show IP interface briefly. That's strange. R3 should be this one there. Looks like I forgot to do this one. So interface serial that ends with 1. So serial 0/1/1. IP address is 10.2.2.1. And this is subnet mask. Shut. Okay. Now let's go back to this command. I want to use the other one. Does it have any network? So it does not. Okay. So we jump to the second serial interface, 1/1, and this one R3. We put this command also. Now we go to R2 and do the same. Okay, so do show IP interface briefly. So we need strange, did not assign the IP addresses. So we'll just copy these. It's not responsive, we'll have to wait again. Come on, come on, please. This one is working. This one is working. So let's, okay, do show IP interface briefly. Yep, so we'll go to both serial interfaces. So it says 0, 1/0, and we copy this one. Okay. Okay. Oops. We copied the one correctly that was for R3. Okay. Exit interface 0/1/1, and we copy this one also. All right. And if we do this, R1, show IP interface briefly. It wouldn't show anything. Let's try. One. Of course, because this one is not assigned. So let's go back to R. That's R3, or is R1? That's R1. So we just copy these and put it here. Exit. Okay. Let's do it again. Copy, paste. And now it's working. Right. So let's show the OSPF neighbors in R2. And nothing, because we haven't applied all the settings from the video on part 1. So show IP interface briefly. But it should be working fine. So that's ping. And we can skip all of this. Yep, come on. And we've already tried SSH on R1, so same steps will, if you apply it to R3, it will work. And that's the end of the lab. That's conclude everything.